G'day, Wave Legends. Been a bit of a while since I've done a video like this, but going to do a bit of a recap of the last couple of months of new stuff and dev things that have come into existence inside Wave for you all. So we're going to go straight into our member list, and I'm just in our sandbox, so excuse some dodgy looking data at times. Once you're inside a member record, you've now got the ability as a short link to look at the member profile community listing, member directory for said members. So you can open that up. Then you can easily copy the link, share it along as you need to as well. Otherwise, within a member record, when you go to add a new user, we've now added the ability to automatically generate a random password. So you've now got the ability to copy this, mark that you've copied it, and then create that new user. You don't have to utilize it. You can always just turn it off and then create your own password. But if you turn it back on, it will then randomly generate a brand new one as well. So yeah, we know that was a little bit of a painful experience for some of you out there. So get rid of that. Then I'm going to go back and let's reset our list. One more thing I'll show you from a member record point of view is you've now got within the payment method, you've actually got the ability to remove an existing payment method if you need to. There was a couple of supports where people wanted to remove credit card details or previous payment methods. So you've now got the ability to manage this from your side as an admin as well. Before we move on from members, on this screen here, when you're looking at all of your members, each of the columns is now clickable. So you can now click and sort. So it will sort alphabetical, reverse alphabetical, or just go back to its standard setting. You can also control all of the columns here. So next to filter, we click on this one, you can actually select the columns that you want visible. So you can unselect a bunch as you need to, and then you can actually even reorder what's visible as well. So you can have it in whatever order you want and then apply that. And there we go. As easy as that. If you want to go back, you can always just reset and then it will return it back to what it's standard. Yeah, so that's, again, just trying to make that a little bit more seamless and a bit more fun from your point of view for how you want to utilize and view all of your data. So many of you eagle eyes have probably already noticed that our reporting module has been coming to life and maturing. So I'll take you on a quick run through a few elements here. So the first part that we released was a comparison report. So you can pick two dates in time and then compare them side by side. So it kind of starts to give you that ability of that 30, 60 day, year on year, month on month, quarter by quarter comparison abilities there. You've also, within reporting, so this one, organizational insights, so you've got some breakdowns here. Again, you can start to sort by column, so you can really get down to the data you want to. You can see your member distribution as well by state, industry, probably most importantly, membership level. And then you've got custom field reporting as well. So I'm going to go on a little detour just to turn on one of these custom fields. Come in here. So if you come into your arbitrary fields here, you can toggle it on and off for showing in reports. I'm going to save that, and then we can head back to reporting. And appreciating this is our sandbox environment, so our data here is pretty horrendous. Probably not going to be a lot to report on, but there we go. So yeah, so any of your additional arbitrary fields you're now starting to get the ability to report on these. Our wider vision to this is when, as an example, with the membership distribution, if you look at membership level, you should then be able to start to click on these and then view a filtered list based off those people as well. So otherwise, within reporting, you've got add-ons. I know this isn't applicable for all of our clients, but for those of you that utilize add-ons, you've now got add-on reporting here at the ready. Member events. So this starts to break down member versus non-member, or more so specifically member event ticket purchases and what their activity is around that. And then activity log. So this one is, this allows you to run a 7-day report based off all of the activity that's happening across all of your member records in one shot. So we'll select 7 days and we'll load the activity. There we go. So I just created both of these just today. And then if we toggle this on, we can also see all of the system activity as well. So this activity log report will show you everything from updates of information, if someone's added a note to someone, if a user has been added or removed, purchases for tickets, renewals sent, members sign up, everything here. So this is really good from an ops reporting point of view. We know some of our clients will use this around some KPI reporting, especially getting some information back to boards and committees. We know how important that is. So that's what brought this to life. And then you've got the ability to export as CSV. So you can do further cleaning, sorting as you need to really get into the activity that you want to from there. Next, we're going to go into forms. Bunch of updates coming in through forms here. So just using our demo form as an example. So forms. So within the settings of the forms, you've got the ability to toggle on and off whether what membership options you want to be visible within the form. So whether it's a sign-up form or a renewal-based form, you can then also select specifically what membership package you would like. Use case came about, some of the forms were being used for renewals and wanted to be able to lock it down to a very specific membership package so that someone wasn't able to then move between packages, renewal cycle. So you've got all of that there. You can, don't want to do that. Otherwise, you do also have digital signatures that you can now turn on within forms as well for a good bit of fun. And then otherwise, this builder page here has gone through a bit of a glow up. So when you add a new field, click on the field. Now the settings all come through on that right-hand side around binding fields and making them compulsory and not, and a few more settings designed for what that end form looks like as well. So it looks a little bit more impressive. Also, so I think that's forms in a bit of a nutshell, keeping an eye on time. The next big one, which is a good bit of fun, if we go into orders, you can now create an arbitrary, what we term as an arbitrary order. So this is an order that's not exclusively for a membership package. So think of event sponsorships, special partnerships, what else could there be? Learning engagements, speaking engagements, or a whole load of other stuff starts to come to mind that's going to be associated to your members that you want to be creating orders and invoices for, but aren't necessarily tied exclusively to a membership package. So within this screen here, you should be able to follow along pretty quickly and build out whatever invoice that you're looking for. So you can drop in names, descriptions, all of the pricing. You can add additional line items as you need to as well. You can turn them into add-ons. You can turn them into discounts, a whole lot of other fun stuff. You can then add optional notes, and all of this is integrated through to Xero. So all of these things have been mapped correctly, so you can set all of your tracking categories and all of that super fun stuff as well to ensure that it syncs through really nicely into Xero for you as well. Now, whilst we're talking about financials, some of you may have noticed transactions as a tab. So this pulls through a lot more information from Stripe. So transactions will be initially very much focused on all of those transactions that are happening within Stripe. So you get a little bit more transparency as to not only successful payments, which you can see, but now starting to be able to see more of those unsuccessful payments or failed payments or reattempted payments, so on and so forth. So because we're in our sandbox, we have no transactions to show here, hence why it looks a bit stupid and broken. But rest assured, this will start. This will definitely be pulling through on your end. So have a bit of an explore and enjoy that. Yeah. Oh, okay. So briefly, Schedule Comms. Our builder in Schedule Comms now has been updated, so it matches that of the email campaign one. There we go. Just let the builder load up for a second. So it's the same builder, consistent across both. So thanks to everyone for working with us on improving that builder, firstly from our campaign, and now here it sits inside Schedule Comms. Then if we go back to a sequence and we create a new sequence, there's now some more advanced filtering that comes into play. All of you would be familiar with the triggers and all of that, but now if you go into filters, then you've got a whole load more filters around your Schedule Comms. So lots of stuff to play with there. The next element is going to sit within our events module. However, I'm going to show you the end result before I show you how you get there. So we load up an events page here. You've now got the ability to add speakers and sponsors as a part of events, and all of these tiles are now clickable. So you can click on a speaker, input a bio, contact details, social links. For speakers, you can include their websites, contact details for those in the room. From an event point of view, click on the three dots next to action, and then you've got your editing speakers and editing sponsors. Lots of cool, very fun stuff to play in with there as well. So enjoy that. And here we go. Almost last one. It's probably, these are all a bit too old. However, when you look at stats within your emails, you will soon notice that you're getting more link click stats showing up in these stats pages here. So again, just some more in-depth analytics for you guys to explore with and enjoy. And then the last one I'm going to show you. Again, I'm going to show you the end results. I'm going to use Australasian Bioplastics Association as the example. So this is all focused on member directories. So the use case came about of wanting to filter member directories and have multiple member directories that filter down to very specific aspects. So for ABA, they run a variety of verifications. So each of these are connected to community directory, member directory that's tied into Wave, pulls data out of Wave, but this allows for filtering down to very specific attributes. So in this case, the certification number here. So if we go back, and then you may note with each of these directories, this pulls a different certification number or standard to it. So it means that there's a lot more filtering, or much better filtering, so that people can really look at the people at the members and those that are certified as they want to at any time. So great. I'm going to take a pause and grab a drink of water. Alrighty, drink of water done. So some teasers for the future. CPD through events, LMS later this year, donations pages, and digital membership cards are now live within Wave. So if any of you are keen, want to talk about them more, throw us ideas, or just want to learn more about any of those, don't be afraid to ask. A little bit of fantastic, awesome news. Wave is now officially Xero certified. So we finished a 7-month program around all of this, and now we're a part of the App Store within the Xero environment. So super cool. If any of you have a moment, we would love you to jump in and give us a bit of a review and a plug on that. That would be awesome. And I'm going to go for a bit of a quick run of shout outs to some of our new Wave people. So we have AME, Australasian Bioplastics Association, Oz Agritech, Bathurst Business Chamber, Bulk Liquids Industry Association, Committee for Adelaide, Connected Technology Alliance, Crop Consultants Australia, Educators SA, Franchise Council of Australia, Gladstone Chamber of Commerce, Liverpool Chamber of Commerce, Parramatta Chamber of Commerce, Destination Port Stephens, TSBE, Transport Professionals Association, Visit Sunshine Coast, and we were super delighted to bring this website to life for Committee for Brisbane as well. So lots of good fun, lots of great people to work with. So thanks for all of the support. I'm sure I've missed a few things over the last few months. Our goal is to turn these into what they once were, which was a regular monthly update. Just appreciating our dev cycles have increased. So my pea-sized brain could only hold so much information, and I'd keep forgetting all of the things we had actually done. So Thanks for listening. Fire over more questions if you're keen to dive into stuff more. If you've got suggestions, if you've got more needs in the future for us to consider, please do share them with us. And catch you all soon. Bye-bye.